Yes, and the sexual revolution leads us to all sorts of cool things, like
Really?
California.
Yes.
Where Governor Jerry Brown has signed a bill that makes the state the first in the United States to define when yes means yes. This is absurd. The same university systems that are promoting total sexual freedom now have to legislate when and how people use this freedom.
Interesting.
Irony. Says UCLA student Savannah Bodalik. This is amazing. It's going to educate an entire new generation of students on what consent is and what consent is not. Wait for it. That the absence of a no is not a yes.
Oh, that's deep and profound.
Now,
Jay.
think about that.
It's so profound.
The absence of a no is not a yes. Okay?
Profound.
Okay? We have to... Who are these kids growing up in a world where we have to teach them that they can't just take what they want because nobody told them no? Or nobody told them yes, in this case.
That's a pretty good point.
Yeah. You're at the frat party. Hey, she's drunk. You can go have sex with her.
She didn't tell you no.
Well, she didn't tell me yes. I'm going to go to your garage and take your car.
Yeah, really. Yeah, you can't do that.
No, you didn't tell me yes. Or no.
Didn't tell you.
You didn't tell me anything. So guess what? I can do what I want. We have to legislate this.
This is absolutely absurd. It is funny how the libertines have all become Puritans, insisting that the government regulate every aspect of sex. You see, it turns out that sexual freedom isn't. You know, a better idea, it seems to me, Jay, is to teach California students long before arriving on the college campus that self-government is the most important government of all. Because, you know, it's sort of God's unique sense of humor. If you will not rule yourself, you will be ruled by a bureaucrat. You know, God's rules, as strange as it may seem to, California educators, actually reduce the need for this kind of legislation. You know, stuff like love your neighbor as yourself.
Yeah, common sense.
Put the needs of others ahead of your own. Leave that person's private parts alone. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they can't teach any of that in California schools. Go figure.
Well, for those of you that are still struggling with common sense, good old common sense.
Yes.
And respecting someone else's private parts, for example.
Yep.
There's an app for that.
Not another app.
Yeah, totally.
Really? There's another app?
Yeah.
What is it? What's
Totally.
this one?
It's called Good to Go. Here's from their website. When boy meets girl and sparks fly. Now, personally, I want to stop it right there and rewrite that because it's not politically correct.
That's
it should
terrible.
be.
Wow.
Homophobic. Or when boy meets girl and sparks fly, or boy meets boy, or girl meets girl, or boy meets girl turned boy.
Did you see that story about the guy who got the sex change operation and now he wants his manhood back? That would be boy turns boy meets boy? Girl? Man, this is confusing.
Well, regardless of who you are and what gender you subscribe to, you can now download an app specifically designed for sexual consent called Good to Go.
So, like,
yes,
just a consent form. Like you're going to say yes, and I'll have it digitally.
Yeah, hopefully
recorded
it's not a fingerprint, and whoever you're trying to rape on the college campus their phone is unlocked. But maybe they could cut a deal with the California State University campus system, and this could be how
your mind is terrifyingly devious.
No, this would be good. If I was them, I'd be calling up the California State University and going, "Hey, I got this app that'll solve all of our legal problems.
Yes,
and I'll cut it to you for like this licensing fee that's
it's
just
amazing how all this freedom has led to so much government intervention.
This is ludicrous. The world we live in.
No bacon. No, let me see. Islam align. The food's halal and seats don't recline. Right? What do you think?
And they make direct flights to Rotherham, UK.
Yeah. And what do you think the minimum age of the stewardesses is?
And are they all virgins?
Well, of course, man. 72 of them.
That's dark. That's dark, man. That's dark.